Jack, you told us. You told us.
He put the boots to that girl. And Kim Porter put a line in her life.
All y'all up for free.
Do you feel like they're trying to silence you?
Of course they're trying to silence me. That's why they sent shooters to 87th Street, Harold's Chicken, and try to shoot me down in the middle of the day.
This is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drinking, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself.
You're not going to believe what just happened. That singer, Jaguar Wright, is pouring all the tea on Diddy. She claims he tried to silence her. However, honey, she isn't having any of that. Maybe you're wondering, what's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just some minor celebrity drama. We're talking about one of the biggest names in music attempting to silence someone, and Jaguar is willing to risk everything to expose the truth. You will want to take advantage of this, I promise.
10 AR-15s pointed in my face. A guy in the bushes at the window. If it wasn't for me sitting there holding that teddy bear, what if I got fans out there that are kind of disgusted about the whole thing? He said he was getting death threats. He said they kept calling him a snitch and was threatening to harm him and his midnight colored wife. And that Cocoa Crispy Milk baby. You know that they live in that Buick.
Oh, man.
You know, he wanted to be in the Nature Boy camp.
Nah, okay.
The boy, the Kulu. He's the one that hates Solar. He's the one that started the rumor saying that me and Solar had an intimate relationship. Because he was jealous that I took Solar and Shaka under my wing. He wanted to be a part of them. He wanted to be in there, but he ain't get accepted. He got rejected. Can you imagine?
That's hard. Yeah.
Who the fuck gets rejected from Nature Boy? He takes everybody, G.
The cult says no.
Like, that's like the devil saying, no, not that one.
The devil swipe left. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but that's how this boy became, you know, obsessed with hunting down because they rejected him. So he started stalking them. And in the interest of the public. Yeah, but you wanted to eat the seminal fluid you wanted to take the sacramite. You wanted to be down. You wanted to. Yeah.
So.
And guess what? He even lied about that. He even lied about turning me in. He lied about everything, you know? And I asked King World 2020 the other day, you want to call me a liar and you want to sit up here and defend people that you've never met. And you've also never met me. Let's talk about people that you have met. How about we talk about people you actually know? Why did Devon lie? Why did Kulu lie? I don't know why he lied. I don't even care. I don't know why he did it. But this is your most trusted ally. Y'all like got yourselves as like the neighborhood watch for YouTube. And he's a liar.
Okay, let us spill the tea and discuss how this whole disaster began. Imagine this. It's just another day on social media and everyone is scrolling and double tapping. You know the drill. And then suddenly, Jaguar, who has been in the music industry for a moment, will shake things up like an earthquake with stilettos. Diddy fire is scorching and ready to burn, and Jaguar delivers a bomb so hot it may melt your phone. This isn't just any honey. Ansu keeps showing up like a bad penny. Jaguar starts ranting about all this shady crap that goes on behind the scenes in the music business, mentioning names. Diddy, as we all know, is more powerful than a nuclear power plant, But Jaguar's streets begin to buzz more quickly than a beehive on Red Bull as she claims he has been misusing it like a bull in a china shop. Everyone is wondering what will happen next. Will Diddy clap back, or will Jaguar continue to spill? It's like watching a soap opera, only with better music and worse attitudes, so Jaguar is just getting started. Diddy has been controlling the industry like his own playground, choosing who gets to perform and who has to sit on the sidelines. She makes her first significant accusation, and it's a doozy. She claims he has been blackballing artists who don't follow his rules, preventing them from getting deals, gigs, or even having their music played on the radio. But that's not even half of it. Jaguar's discussing crazy parties where things happen that would make your grandmother grip her pearls so tightly they turn to dust, all the while implying drugs, coercion, and other nefarious matters that have been ignored for years.
Should be ashamed of yourselves. And all of you bitches that won't speak, I hope you get charged right with them as an accessory before, during, or after each crime, because every bitch that's been around Diddy seen Diddy beat a bitch. Period.
So, we've seen Diddy do a public apology.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's my thought. You just did a statement a month ago saying you never done nothing like that. Now you say different? My. How illuminating? When was you lying? When you said you never done nothing like that after you got shown doing it? It must suck to know that Jay-Z is most likely paid for all of this to be done to you. Little booty hole brother. Fucking thing one and thing two.
Did he?
They are psychopaths, and they have been working together for the better part of 25 years. They collect victims, they compete, and they claim their prizes. You know, there was a movie called Kiss the Girls. Do you remember that with Morgan Freeman and
No, I definitely remember that. Yep.
And remember, they were looking for the Casanova unaliver, the serial killer. And as they went into their investigation, they started seeing that certain crimes were mirroring one another. Two different styles. Same hunt, same kill. They came to find out that it was two of them working, mirroring, competing. One type of woman grabbed one way, same type of woman grabbed another way on the other side of the country. They were able to find their lunar cycle and how they hunted and when they picked. And guess what? It was the sloppy one that got him caught. Because it was the sophisticated one that taught him how to hunt. You remember that?
Yep.
What if I told you I was Ashley Judd?
And the most outrageous part is that Jaguar claims to have receipts, screenshots, voice messages, and enough dirt to destroy Diddy's reputation. After all these years, you might wonder why Jaguar is leaking so much information, but she's saying she's had enough of the lies and secrets. She's willing to risk everything to expose the truth, even if it means facing one of the biggest names in the industry. The music industry is holding its breath, wondering what will happen next. We're all watching a high-stakes poker game, and Jaguar just thrown in. Did he call her bluff, or will he fold faster than a cheap lawn chair?
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you out.
You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. And they're gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the women that get them in the end.
So you say that that Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z! And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. Just 9 months ago, you were singing his praises. All that he's done for the culture. And how you gotta be crazy like Diddy to make it. Then you didn't want to sit next to him at the Grammys. Told everybody that he had cooties. And canceled the Rock Nation brunch, which is your favorite event. Because that's how you line up who you gonna use around me. Like y'all did with Clarence Avon. I'm gonna get you. And I told you I would. And I'm gonna keep my word. And you're gonna pay me in full. I got your boy Diddy by the nuts. How long you think before I'll have yours right here in mine?
This tea is going to become hotter, so hold on. Here's the million-dollar question. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable Jaguar? Diddy isn't the kind to back down from a fight, honey, and he's pulling out the significant artillery. If you assume Diddy will watch his empire fall apart, another thing is coming. This man has built an empire that is taller than his stack of hit records, and he isn't going to let it fall apart because of some tea. No, Diddy has a more shiny reputation than his diamond collection, and he is prepared to polish it until it blinds everyone who dares to look. Word on the street is that these people have started making some calls, and let me tell you, these aren't the kind of calls that make your phone feel hot in your hand. The kind that makes you want to put it in the ball appears to be on fire and covered in spikes as though they are playing hardball. Still Jaguar, when Diddy's guys threaten her, she laughs and says, "I'm not backing down. I'm standing my ground like my feet are glued to the floor." Come on, she's holding those receipts around like a flag, daring anyone to attempt to steal them from her. They're longer than a CVS receipt after you buy a pack of gum.
What would it take for Jay-Z to go down like Diddy did?
I don't know. But I got an idea that Evan Rogers is gonna help me figure that out.
And who is Evan?
Evan was the producer who only seemed to work on teeny bopper projects, who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from, with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know?
Absolutely not.
Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting
that
to sound that way, don't it? Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore? I mean, maybe I'm just crazy.
So do you think that there will ever be a space or a time where Rihanna may come forward and express some of her experiences?
I don't know, but I'm working. I'm working around the clock. She didn't look comfortable pregnant, throwing up that goddamn diamond sign during Super Bowl. Word has it, she didn't want to do it at all. She just had no choice. And then she was forced to step down from her billion-dollar company so she could be a mom. I guess that's what happens when your pimp put up all the money in the first place.
Do you think that's also the reason why the album situation is what it is, where she's not dropping any music?
I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't. More music means more indebted. More music means more money laundering. More music means she stays a shell corporation and not a human being. You wanna know what's funny? The only difference between Inga Marchand and Rihanna is that one was international, the other one was right next door. Both about 14, both tender, both damn near versions, both mid-rated by Sean Carter. I don't know. I wonder how Rihanna's feeling about being replaced by Blue Ivy.
Now that the entire business is watching, it's more taut than a rubber band stretched to its breaking point. Everyone is wondering who will blink first: Jordan, with all her courage and integrity, or Diddy, with all his connections and influence. Jaguar has been leaking information about Diddy's team's attempts to silence her, and girl, it's not pretty. She's talking about late-night phone calls, unexplained accidents that happen to people who speak out, and the kind of pressure that would make a diamond feel like it's got it easy. But here's the kicker. Jaguar says she has proof. She's talking about emails, recordings, and the evidence that would make a lawyer's eyes light up like Christmas morning. She's not just making act.
What be your expectation walking in the court, to discuss this situation? And
I expect to walk out.
there you go. And boom, goes the dynamite.
And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. I told him last year when I walked out, all charges dismissed. It's gonna be that.
Is God telling you this? Because I just feel like you just know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like you already know when you go in there. Like I'm coming out.
Yeah. He determines. You know, I decided, I don't know, the name of that production company still is just irking me. Because I really do walk by faith. I devoted my life to walking by faith. I don't worry about what human beings are saying or doing because I know what God said. And the closer that I walk to that, to those words, and live by that motto, I don't worry about nothing. Like when I say Jag don't give no fucks, I mean literally, because I don't worry about nothing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It was already written, so ain't nothing I can do to change it. The only thing that I can do is stay out of its way, accept it, or maybe bend it. Mm. You can't change the future, but you can bend circumstances. Yeah. And I'm an airbender. Yeah. I dance on that line because I know the power of the tongue. And I know if I believe it and I say it, it will be ashe. See, I believe things a little differently than most people do. That's why I'm so confusing. I get it. I wouldn't believe me if I was them either. They sleeped in a woke. Understand me. I'm conscious, you're not. And that. We were in the airport and we're on the moving walkway. And I said, count how many people got phones out. I just do that. 85% of the people that were around look like zombies. And the people that weren't looking down were just,
on my phone.
I don't know what to do without my phone.
Now that the main meal is set to be delivered and it's messier than a kid eating spaghetti, the industry isn't just holding its breath anymore. It's experiencing a full-blown panic attack. Remember when we thought this was all about Diddy and Jaguar Chili? Jaguars are leaking information about the entire music industry. And trust me when I say that everyone is becoming anxious. It's as if she has a magic mirror that reveals all the dirty secrets hidden in the industry's shadows. These aren't just small skeletons. We're talking about full-on graveyards of scandals. This is where things get interesting because other artists are also beginning to speak up. Some support Jaguar as if she were a new Moses guiding them to the promised land of truth, and they add to the already raging fire. However, others accuse her of being a publicity stunt, saying she merely creates drama for attention. The music industry is split in two, and everyone chooses said.
It will be what it's been until we break it. And we should break it. We haven't done right. And we need to let the future make the choices because they're the ones that are going to have to live out those consequences. When I think about Tupac and I think about Nipsey, I become embarrassed because if people had started speaking up about Diddy sooner, Nipsey might still be here. Takeoff might still be here. If I had spoke on what I suspected back in the late 90s, Lamont Coleman might still be here. We fucked it up. Generation Z, we just need to clean up our mess and we need to give it to them. That's what's right. I don't know, maybe that sounds crazy, but that's what's right.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, Tiffany's on her way. We're having Roscoe's by the pool. I'm going to give you guys a call. She wants to meet you.
Okay, cool. All right, give us a call.
Love you.
Bye.
Back, Jack.
And hey, no means no.
Right.
And don't believe the hype.
You thought to check out what's trending on social media. It's like World War II of the music industry, with artists firing shots at one another left and right, Instagram live streams popping off every 5 minutes, and someone new sharing their perspective on the situation. Jaguar isn't slowing down. She's naming names faster than a police station snitch, and we're talking about big names, not just some up-and-coming artists. She's dropping receipts like they're hot potatoes and honey. They're scorching. She seems to be on a divine mission to reveal every shady transaction and backroom handshake in the business. And the fans are going wild, taking sides faster than you can say cancel culture. It's like a giant game of musical chairs where an artist is everyone's favorite 1 minute, and then they're being dragged harder than a rag doll in a dog park the next. However, when the music stops, someone's career may be over. Jaguar's revelations are upending the industry in a big way. She's talking about how radio stations still pay people under the table to play specific artists, and she's exposing how some of these large charity concerts are just taxed write-off for the rich and famous. And let's not even begin with her remarks about those fancy award shows.
Now imagine all your hopes and dreams. You're making $500 a week. You just spent $1,000. And you ain't even paid for your promo pictures yet. Gotta have a promo picture with a bio to go with the CD or the cassette tape or the DAT tape. That's what it was like for us. Now you gotta sit there and pray he's not a fucking pervert. You gotta pray he doesn't have cameras in the dressing room. You gotta pray that he doesn't grab your tit again to let you know that you need to drop your shirt a little bit more. But this is the guy that everybody goes to. This is the guy that's approved. This is the guy that they don't want to see anybody else's work but him. So, you know, hopefully you avoid being sexually harassed or assaulted. Now you $2,000 in. And you go up to that company and you sit with these motherfuckers. And they smile and they listen to your shit in front of you and they telling you, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, we about to start signing again. Yo, I feel you, kid. Yo, this shit is dope. Yo, man, this shit is... Yeah, you walking out on top of the world. And before you turn the fucking corner after you close the door, they're calling you every fucking thing but a child of God and fucking throwing your shit in the trash. And no one's ever gonna hear it. Imagine how many millions of motherfucking people have that experience. Over 800,000 artists are signed every year worldwide, and yet your list of celebrities is less than 250. Out of that, maybe 10 of them will become superstars. Megastars. Tell me something. How many of their best rivals ended up in the trash? How many motherfuckers had that gift and that ability and they went to that label and they said, we're gonna sign you, we're gonna promote you, and we're gonna do this, knowing they're never gonna do anything. They're gonna put you on the fucking shelf because Clive Davis paid them to sign you so you be stuck. And for a favor from him later. Maybe a nomination for a Grammy. Imagine that. You're trapped in that fucking deal. Better yet, let me put a face to it. Bobby Sessions.
Close to home.
That's not close to home. That's fucking bull's eye. What happened to Bobby Sessions? 8 years ago, he was supposed to be the hottest thing out of Dallas. Everything was great. Everything was wonderful. He was being looked at. He was actually almost saw as a rival for Big Sean at one point. Got signed to Def Jam. Def Jam. Bobby Sessions. That should have been an easy win. Community activist. Had his sexy on, hung in the right crowds. Where's Bobby Sessions? Def Jam recording artist. Wonder who paid to get him out the way. Because that motherfucker was on fire until he put his name on that paper. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
As they say, there's always calm before the storm. But the silence we're hearing now isn't tranquil. It's scary because rumors are circulating that Jaguars will call names that will make everything we've heard so far seem like child's play. This is where we are right now, and I promise you it's messier than a toddler's first makeup effort. Like she's wearing cement shoes, Jaguar is firmly defending herself. More pandemonium than a Black Friday sale engulfs the entire business, and Diddy's empire is trembling like a leaf in a hurricane. It's similar to seeing a high-stakes chess match with all the pieces on fire. Everyone in Mama is anticipating what will happen next. Would Diddy sue back down? Fat Chance or Jaguar? Diddy sue might, but that might lead to a whole new set of problems. Or will more individuals step up and convert this tea party into a full-on deluge? Solicitors are speaking about defamation left and right, and the excitement is more intense than peanut butter stuck to your tongue. PR teams are attempting to turn this disaster into gold over time, like their Rumpelstiltskin on steroids and social media. It's more lighted than a bonfire in petrol. They use more admirable attire and a more positive mindset. Every post, tweet, and comm is fueling an already raging fire. Now, Jaguar is out there claiming that she has more tea to spill and that the temperature is higher than Satan's sauna. She leads us down a path with everyone on edge of their seats. Will she reveal more influential figures in the industry or uncover covered deals that go unnoticed? Or she has some receipts that would make even the most resilient person in the company crumble.
How many artists were very promising until they went to fucking Erykah Badu's goddamn healing house?
How many?
Ooh. How many people got auditioned by Coco before they got a meeting with the Badoozle? How many young Dallas rappers right now can tell you the smell of Coco pussy just to get a feature? Have to pay and the bitch still don't show up. God damn it, I done lost my head.
I mean, are we just sheep out here?
Everybody know the rope-a-dope with the Wright sisters.
So, all right, Jen.
They've been robbing every fucking young rapper on South Dallas. Word on my mama, yo. On my mama, dead or alive.
Center?
She done ran through at least 40. Listen to me. She said Coco first. You know my sister really want to work with you. Man. On some fucking, y'all be fine heartbeat shit. Nigga, this shit is wild out here, G. And they be young boys too. Yo, let's go down to the Big T and look at some grills.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, so
what would you do for vacation?
So Jack, stay right there because
I'm telling you, these niggas is thirsty. I don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Stay right there. Just today.
Yeah. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Yeah, just today.
Them niggas get younger and younger every year. The last nigga she had over there at the Big T was what, 28?
Young. We don't know age, but young. But young.
She older than me.
Damn.
I'm 47. Okay. She older than me. That nigga 28.
Sex in the City.
That's not Sex in the City. Nigga, that's SVU.
Okay.
All I know is we were meditating and I woke up with no clothes on. She said the ayahuasca was safe. Like, nigga. You know how many niggas I heard say that in that fucking healer house? God damn, I can't. I'm done with this hat. Fuck the hat.
I got it. Happy birthday hat. Happy birthday hat.
Happy fucking birthday to me.
So Jack.
Shout out to Jill Scott. Diss me to my face, bitch.
Yeah.
I got no time for fake ones.
The entire music industry is waiting to see who will win. It's like we're all watching a boxing match, but instead of punches, they're throwing scandals in one corner. Diddy, the heavyweight champion who has dominated the sport for decades, and Jaguar, the underdog, face off against each other. It will be as if we're in the hurricane's eye when all is said and done. The music industry's foundation has been rocked by Jaguar's accusations, which have shown the flaws in what we once believed was. Fans are consuming it all like it's the juiciest gossip buffet they've ever seen, and solid ground musicians are wondering if they'll be the next person on Jaguar's hit list. Record labels are frantically trying to hide their recordings, hoping their secrets remain hidden.
All right.
That's Jay French.
That's French. All right, French.
Point at that camera.
French. Point at that camera. Point at that camera.
What up, crew?
What up, French?
Hey, man, I see y'all, man.
We had to cut your song at the last one, but
Y'all fucking did it, man.
thank you. 1 million subscribers.
Y'all did the big one, man.
There-
Did it, man.
Listen. Hey, French, we may not have all day. You need to drop your IG for those to know where to go find that music.
Jaguar J French. On everything.
On everything.
Jaguar J French.
Yeah.
Definitely. Bless is king.
French on everything. Or it's just J French on everything. Letter J French like the name.
Yo, we gotta get to Club Sativa, bro.
Hold on, man. Congrats to this platform.
Thank you. Them lights, that blue couch. We appreciate. We appreciate.
More relevant. Y'all finna kill Vlad. Vlad ain't finna know what to do in a minute.
All right, hey, real quick, French, we're gonna let you get your host on, and Jack, bring the phone close to your mic. Give us one question you would ask Jack. One question, go ahead.
Jag, one question I want to ask Jag.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh.
When is your fucking album coming out?
There you go. Right.
Do you want an immediate response?
I want to.
When I get them 3 tracks I asked for 2 months ago.
Ball back in your court. Ball back in your court.
Hey, I got you, Jaguar. You know I got you.
Well, then let's get it.
Let's do it.
We got.
You ain't got it. Can we just get it? No,
I
Diddy.
was watching you singing behind Jay-Z in 2002 or something.
See?
I was watching it last night. I sent it to you. And I was watching how everybody was like reacting to it. And it was incredible. It was a really incredible feat. It made the whole thing work.
Man.
And that's where you really shine. And I can't wait for everybody to get to see you do that again.
And French, you got a song called FJZ?
Man, no, that's not me. That's AI.
That ain't the single. We're not pushing that single no more. We ain't pushing that single no more. So we going with another track.
AI, man.
All right, hey French, salute, man. Hey, watch this when it drops. It's about to be epic. It's about to get epic.
Definitely, man. Trust me, I believe you, and I know it.
Appreciate.
I see you, my brother.
Listen to me. I tried to see you while I was at home.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was in and out.
Oh, okay. It's all good. We'll talk about it later.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, she said, hold on.
It's about to get crunk.
Oh.
I believe it.
It's about to get real crunk.
Oh.
I know, man. Come on, I know.
All right.
I already know. Like, what the fuck else do I expect? What else can we expect?
Okay.
Well, there you go. Till Jay French sits on the couch.
I'm talking to the flamethrower herself. Talking about it's finna get hot in here.
Hey, man.
Love you.
I love you too.
French, salute.
This whole situation between Diddy and Jaguar has blown out more significantly than anyone could have predicted, and it's not just about 2 guys fighting anymore. Instead, it's about the entire music industry being criticized. We've been on one crazy journey, and it's not over yet. Please keep your eyes and ears open because this tea is still brewing. Trust me, The music industry will never be the same after this, and we're all here for it. Jaguars reveal left and right secrets, and everyone wonders who's next. The streets speculate that more artists may come forward with their own stories, and Diddy is probably sweating profusely. This whole situation between Diddy and Jaguar has blown out more significantly than anyone could have predicted, and it's not just about two guys fighting anymore. Instead, it's about the entire music industry being criticized. We've been on one crazy journey, and it's not over yet. Please keep your eyes and ears open because this tea is still brewing. Trust me, the music industry will never be the same after this, and we're all here for it. Jaguars reveal left and right secrets, and everyone wonders who's next. The streets speculate that more artists may come forward with their own stories, and Diddy is probably sweating profusely.